Please welcome to my channel. Come on in. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Okay, we're getting into it today. We're going to see what's going on with you in the next few weeks, eh? This is for mid-November to December 2025. Relax, sit down, clear your minds. All you have to do is listen. Take what resonates with you and your situations in your life and leave the rest for somebody else watching. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit. Just don't force it, right? The soul passion just came out. I feel like you're sad inside. There's something that you're not completely content about, maybe. Hold on a second here. Yeah, there's a lot of transformation going on this planet. We're still under the death card year until the end of 25. So a lot of the transformation, but you know, what makes you happy? What makes you tick? What's your niche, right? Clarity and mountains. You're searching for clarity. You're coming into clarity. I think it's just maybe disappointing or sad or something. Animals, companionships. A lot of you could have pets. Maybe you work at the Humane Society or a zoo, or whatever it is. You have a knack. You could be a healer, actually, as well. I just heard. Bravery and oceans, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah, your chutzpah. Get your chutzpah back, right? Walking on the world. Yeah. Oceans, it's deep. There's a lot of deep, you know, it's deep. Earth and home. I like it. Grounded. Very grounded. She's looking at the future in front of me, right? She's very grounded. He or she out there. You could be dealing with an earth sign, possibly. All right, that's where we're starting. We're going to get a little more into it. I'm going to use my homemade handy dandy oracle here. Oh, show me what we need to see. Comfort. Comfort. But then I have soul and passion with all those tears. Or it looks like a waterfall, you know? Very emotional. Emotionally content, maybe. And you're finding out the truth of something. Well, there's clarity coming in. If you haven't gotten clarity yet, walk your talk, Aquarius. Walk your talk. There's mountains to climb, right? There's mountains to climb. I do feel like some of you feel like you're on your own here, right? But you got to walk your talk. Or somebody is. Show me. Real estate. This is crowning you for a couple weeks. Something about property, business transactions, I just heard. And animals right over that. Real estate. Some of you might be taking on a new pet. Possibly. Walk your talk, real estate. 2 more cards, please, and we can move on to my tarot. Hi, everybody, popping in and out. Hello. Oops. Toxic, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Being brave through the toxicity of it all. Yeah, you got to work on that toxic energy. Somebody's toxic around you or something. Student. Okay. Somebody could be a student, somebody could be in college or a university. Maybe maybe it's just representing being a student in life or what. But something about the comforts of home and being brave and strong, right? All right, we'll start with that. I'm going to use my pagan Viking deck here for those of you who are new on the channel, I use this deck quite often. Queen of Pentacles just came out. Yeah, somebody is very comforted monetarily. They're doing well. They're managing things well. And what this is a very nurturing, loving card. I like it. Your soul. What's driving your soul? What makes you tick? Show me. I need a bunch. Two of Pentacles. Walk your talk. Yeah. This, you can see them. They're resting, they're eating, they're nourishing each other. You know, it's like they're balancing their energies, right? They're refueling, or what? Somebody needs to walk their talk, dealing with this shit of whatever this is, whatever the shit is. I don't know. It just kind of came out, so I go with it. The Fool. Somebody is innocent here, taking a leap of faith. Something about real estate right over this. Somebody's going for, if you're like a poker player, you can, this is like taking a bet or making a bet, right? Real estate right over it. Show me. I need a bunch of cards. Yeah, party's over. Toxic. Could be three culprits here. Somebody's being brave out of this, right? Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. There's no celebratory energies there. Queen of Swords isn't playing. There's Lagatha. Would you fuck with Lagatha? She's a smart cookie, right? Look at that. She's got her spirit guide on her back. She's protected. She knows something here. Male or female, I don't care. Student right over this. Somebody's learning something at home or about the home. Show me. I need a bunch of cards, please. Eight of Cups. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles, it wasn't fulfilling. They walked away from something, right? It was all about comfort and the passion. They weren't happy, whatever that was. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling anymore. It was time to leave or whatever, change direction. You know, this is kind of like making plans or looking ahead, trying to assess things. You know, we have 2 and 2 here. Yeah, walk your talk. There's a lot of planning. There's mountains to climb, however, and you might feel like you're on your own, but I feel like you're doing good, whatever that is. Considering the situation of what this is. Dead center in the reading, we have the Chariot. And then we have the 9 of Wands reversed. Things are moving fast. Somebody freed themselves from this toxic situation, and it's basically caused an unhappy home. 10 of Cups down is not a happy home, right? Hi, everybody, popping in and out, right? Queen of Swords is saying something about the unhappy home, right? They freed themselves about the, you know, from this toxicity. They were very strong and brave to do this. I feel like it could be you, for some of you, right? This is dead center in the reading. This is a victory. This is a yes card, right? This is movement. Could be travel, possibly. Could be something about your car or vehicle or what. Somebody's balanced in their light and dark, and they're very grounded, right? They're very grounded. All right, 5 of Swords down. Yeah, it wasn't emotionally fulfilling. Somebody walked away from it and freed themselves. But here, 5 of Swords down, it's like they, you know, I feel like they want to attack this person but can't, you know. Queen of Pentacles is right over this. Or it was done in or the brutality of it was done a long time ago, possibly, and it's still looming. Maybe that's how it is. You know, they haven't dealt with anything. It's all about the comfort of home. You know, somebody was not comfortable at home. 7 of Pentacles down is a bad assessment or changing or I don't know, it's coming through fast, but yet All right, so making plans, dealing with things, this might have been a bad investment, is what I'm seeing. You may be feeling like, gee, maybe we shouldn't have done that, or something like that. Yeah, trying to make plans for the future here. Knight of Swords, yeah. Um, they can't attack this person anymore. I got Five of Swords down, I got Knight of Swords down in real estate. This was a very abusive, toxic, whatever it was in the past, and it's not going to happen anymore. Things are moving. Somebody's taking a leap of faith and going for it. Going for what though? Are they going for, the bad investment? I mean, they're trying to make plans. I'm a little confused on that. Hold on, I'm gonna get more. So yeah, I have Hanged Man. Well, see, all right. Well, some of these cards in this deck, there's 80 cards in this deck, and some of the cards I'm learning that they have two meanings per card, which is really kind of cool that I noticed. Like, I just started noticing it, I don't know, a month ago or something. But anywho, here I'm looking at it like a sacrificial card, right? It's very toxic. They wanted this person sacrificed. They wanted them MIA. They didn't want them around. They were very toxic. It's very toxic energy, right? But I feel like there's illumination coming as you're waiting, like you're coming into a lot of knowledge. There's a lot of things to be said, and somebody is not playing, right? I feel like these students are clowns or something, this union is off. The Lover's card is a choice card, and I feel like probably on all sides it's chosen it ain't happening, right? It's caused an unhappy home, and somebody is standing in their truth hard, right? This could have been bad counsel, bad just teaching, like, I don't know, shameful things. That's what I'm hearing. Like, I don't know what that means, but Three of Pentacles down is like, they've stopped collaborating. I'll tell you that. Whoever it is, they've stopped collaborating. But I feel like it's bad counsel. Like, this person was not doing the right thing, and they were actually teaching the wrong thing or something. I'm not sure. I'm going to switch to my Wild Unknown Tarot. This is about ruin. They wanted ruin for this Queen of Pentacles. Rock bottom. Look at how many times that creature was stabbed. Over and over and over. And then when that wasn't enough, it was over again and again and again. So overkill. Father of Pentacles down. Very stubborn, greedy, arrogant, won't budge, won't move. Walk your talk. Balancing these energies, right? We have the Queen of Pentacles up, Father of Pentacles down. That's divine counterpart there. Could be. That could be the Lover's card down. Maybe these people are fighting. They're not getting along now. It's too toxic. But it is about balancing it. Making things right, maybe. I don't feel like this Father of Pentacles is really king of his coin. After all, they either fell off their throne or they were never on it to begin with. Something like that. Five of Cups down. This did happen a long time ago. People are in regret. They are, feeling the guilt and the shame of it all. Somebody's taking a chance. It's about going forward. Real estate right over it. Property. Somebody's home. Okay. Whoa. I'll take them. Whoops. And then they're still dropping. Hold on. I'm not taking the ones on the floor. That's just too many. But I will take those on the table. So... Alrighty, Seven of Swords, Son of Wands, Six of Wands down, the Sun down, Ace of Wands down, Ace of Swords, the Magician, Mother of Swords. Ding, 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 ding. The World reversed. Yeah, okay. We have Toxic for your Hope, Fear, Challenge, and homework. And then we have Seven of Swords with the Three of Cups down. Yeah, the toxicity is fucking over. Yeah, look how sneaky and conniving and, just I'm feeling very sneaky behind the scenes. Somebody's trying to be brave and strong through all of this, right? I feel like somebody's ego needs to crack. Maybe they need to get over themselves. I don't know how these things come through, but they do. So, it's just messages. Son of Wands here, student, Queen of Swords. Yeah. This Queen of Swords has some piss and vinegar under the belt. That's been coming out a lot in the cards lately. This person has some chutzpah. Yeah. They got some chutzpah, right? Something about the home. They have some spice or something. I have an extra card there. I'm going to take it. People want to sweep this under the rug and act like it never happened, but there's a community here or a coven that is definitely being recognized. They refuse to transform or change, and it is about complete ruin. There's no happiness, there's no emotional fulfillment there. Whatever it is, people are making plans for shade. They're making plans for toxicity. These people are not learning lessons. They're going to, whatever didn't work before, they're still trying. They're still trying. I mean, it's embarrassing. Look at, it's embarrassing. They're in regret, but they're still fucking doing it. Like, what is that? They refuse to see the sun. They refuse it. They want to stay under the rock. Fucking let them. Whatever that is. Things are moving fast. This is about movement, right? Real estate, no drive, no beginning, whatever. Regrets all over the place. People, it's not good to be in regret. Whatever we've done in the past, we need to come to, head on. Okay, I fucking did this already. I wish I didn't, but I did. And now I need to just, either face it and admit it, or at least to yourselves, if not to anyone else, because that's how you let go of shit, right? When you stuff it and you stuff it and you throw things under the rug year after year after year, all of a sudden you can't move in your damn house. It's like a hoarding house, right? Yeah, it's like these things need to be, it's clear. There's clarity here. Hope, Fear, Challenge, and homework. Clear as fucking day how toxic this family is. Somebody freed themselves from this shit. They freed themselves. The creator, the magician. Oh yeah. They crafted some shit here. They crafted an unhappy home, 10 of Cups down, a broken family. And this magician with the Son of Wands energy giving me that chutzpah, somebody they're standing in their truth. I feel like it's creating magic, kind of, whatever that is, Queen of Swords is not playing. She wasn't playing over here. She's not playing over here. This is about truth. This is about, no more mind games, Things were ruined. There's no closure here. Things are not completed. And it's going to keep going on and on and on until things get turned right. Till these doors get, closed or whatever, reopened or whatever has to happen in your lives, right? But it was a bad investment. These people are hiding. They're scared, right? Mother of Pentacles over here. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, abandonment issues. People were probably not very good to their own child, right? Yeah, happens all the time in this world, unfortunately. Real estate right over it. Neglect. These people were neglecting this child. Everybody's somebody's child, so however that resonates with you. But the neglect, the could be abuse of it. right? Because neglect technically is like abuse. Very much so. 10 of Cups down again. Yeah. Toxic, you think? They wanted this person either dead or non-existent or whatever. And it's so clear about the cunning and sneakiness of it all. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. It's just plain as day. Mother of Wands down with Eight of Cups down. Yeah, there's no drive. People are dealing with the storms. They're dealing with it. They're dealing with their own backfires. Mm-hmm. Somebody's teaching somebody something. These kids were a bunch of clowns. They were a bunch of clowns. Wheel of Fortune. It is a backfire. It's hard karma for somebody. This family. It's over. It's ruined. They created it. And now they need to fix it, or whatever they need to do to move on and grow and whatever that is to you. I'm going to switch it up a little bit here. I've never heard that card before. Somebody needs a new muffler. Well, I hope they find their way to a new muffler. All right, cool. We got the moon out. This is a really, really good omen for you, Aquarius. This is good news, right? After a lot of heartbreak, after a lot of hard times, ostracizing, feeling left out, people were probably homeless at some point, or maybe are right now. I don't know. Yeah. This is an indication of a long and happy life. See, we have the 10 of Cups down over here. We have the 10 of Cups here. So it's like somebody's still happy. Somebody's content. Somebody's not. Or something like that. And the fish is an emblem of riches through stock. Failure and disaster if it's distant. So through stock, through family, through the fish, the farming of the fish with the family of the fish. I don't know. But this is good for somebody. I like that. Somebody could be a Pisces out there as well. But yeah, there is a really good omen out of this disaster, this heartache and break and betrayal and whatever that is, right? All right, we're going to see what you're conjuring up in your kitchens for Thanksgiving this year. See what you got going on. Show me what I need to see. The tea tree. The tea tree. It's about binding. Binding. Don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. I don't know if I've ever seen this card yet. I don't remember it. So I'm curious as well. A restriction is holding you back from making a commitment, although a decision should not be made lightly. Investigate thoroughly before you consent, as there are underlying and hidden factors to consider. An obligation that's irrevocable may be a bit of a bind, so why not use my styptic strength to break away from any ties that are challenging you on all levels. Choose me to banish the negative vibes of those who vex you. For my natural astringent power works as an excellent repellent. Don't let others get under your skin. Instead, turn to me to soothe and clear up any skin problems, grazes, and infections. Allow me to assist in restraining another's influence over you, or to keep away those who would cause harm to themselves and others as we work a little binding magic together. Promises are kept as you unite with another for optimum magical results. There's a lot of factors to consider here. And I feel like it has everything to do with this real estate card. I think things are still hidden. There's still secrets. People are not telling the whole story. I feel like some people are trying to bail ship or jump ship. Get back in the boat. You're part of this fucking mess too, kind of thing, right? I think that has come out in a few of my readings in the past. All right, so I'll give you a forest elf card here. What do we got for Aquarius? Somebody's creating their own magic. We got the Woodland Whispers. Understanding the messages from nature's creatures. If some of you like to walk in the woods, and some of those little furry animals on the forest floor might have a message for you. Wouldn't that be fucking cool? Yeah. Wow. All right, so I'm going to give you one of these. This is my grandma's deck. What do you got for me, Grandma? Oh, okay. There is some money, and then there is a widower here. A widower. Someone's lost someone. You're getting some money out of this. One more. Someone's mourning. Everybody could be mourning in this situation, but they created it. Yeah, the baby. Could be the baby in the family, or maybe people are acting childish. Something like that. All right. And we're going to give you a rune, and we'll close this out. Oh, that just kind of fell out. So I guess that's the one. It's called Trust the Journey. That's the back. Cool stone there. You once wished to be where you're standing in life right now. Look back and reflect on the journey that you've traveled, how far your heart has carried you through. How far have you come? You wanted to be where you are right now at some point. And look how far you've come, or this person, or all of yous, right? I like that card. I like that card. Trust the journey, Aquarius. You know, you feel like you're on your own here, maybe in some ways, but there's a really good omen out of this really terrible, sorrowful thing, right? Be cool, be kind, be patient, and please just be a good human. That's what it's all about, and that's what makes the world go round, right? I don't know. Yeah, just keep on trucking, though. Keep on trucking. Thank you for watching. I will see yous all very soon.